Hello and welcome to week 8. I apologize, I'm a little late this week for the recording. I was thinking for some reason, I don't know, I missed it. I lost a day somehow. So I think it's because of all this heat. So anyway, today, so this week we are at week 8, more than half through. So let me share my screen and we'll get going here. Oh, here, this is going. All right. So, so this week you're going to study about micronutrients for the active body, why they're important. Some of the main nutrients are iron, calcium, vitamin D. You might have heard a lot about magnesium lately, all kinds of different ones, and what they do for your body. And if you're lacking, what you might need to help yourself get healthier. All right. So your readings this week, right down here, chapter 8 on vitamin and minerals, mineral basics, then chapter 10 on major minerals. Those are and then watch this video. I don't think it's very long, but those are your readings for this week. As for assignments and discussions, it's pretty light this week, I think. Of course, that's just my opinion. But for your discussion this week, you're going to, the topic is right here. Many adults routinely take a daily multivitamin, often reasoning that it's a harmless just in case measure to fill potential dietary gaps. However, when we examine this practice through the lens of nutritional science and current research, the reality becomes far more complex. For this discussion, let's critically evaluate the just-in-case multivitamin approach. Referring to specific information from this week's assigned readings, write a post of 2 paragraphs. Remember, paragraphs is about 2 to 3 sentences, or 3 to 4 is a good one. Answering the following 2 questions. When might this just-in-case strategy generally offer a beneficial nutritional safety net for specific individuals or situations? So is there a age group this might benefit? People with some kind of health issues? What would it multivitamin? What populations would that help? And then conversely, under what circumstances might this strategy be largely ineffective, unnecessary, or even potentially problematic? So both sides of that, okay? Paragraph for each one of those. And then you need to reply to 2 classmates this week for the whole 20 points. Remember, you get 15 points for the initial discussion, and then 5 if you respond to the other 2, or reply, I should say, not respond. All right, then here, I should have went back instead of just, the other one, you just have 2, is creating an educational flyer. I kind of think this is a cool thing. So for this assignment, you're gonna select one key micronutrient. Sorry. So it could be calcium, it could be magnesium, it could be whatever one that you want to learn about or would like to tell somebody about. You're going to explain its role, supporting active living, signs of deficiency, people should watch out for, and food sources from which you can get this micronutrient from. The assignment is an opportunity to become, I don't know what they did there, sorry, to become an expert in the micronutrient you choose, all right? So you are telling people why you think this is so important and why you should do it. Kind of like a marketing flyer, all right? So you're gonna select one key micronutrient that plays a significant role for active adults. Design a single sheet, 2-sided. One thing to remember, this needs to be 2-sided, front and back, educational flyer that comprehensively and impactfully explains the following. Your micronutrients role in active living. So clearly explain the primary physiological function of your micronutrient, specifically highlighting its relevance and importance for individuals engaging in regular physical activity. So does it give more energy? Is it good for your bone? Is it good for bone function? What does it do? And then use language that is understandable to the average layperson. Avoid overly technical. So you don't want this to be very clinical. You want it to be just for anyone to read. and that could understand. Signs and symptoms of this deficiency should be on there. Describe common signs and symptoms that an active individual might experience if they're deficient in the micronutrient, and explain why these symptoms occur based on the nutrient's role. All right. Number 3, food sources and supplements. Provide at least 5 diverse, rich food sources for your micronutrients. So be specific. Don't just say vegetables, fruits, sands, and proteins. All right. I want specific ones. So for an example, if you're doing vitamin D, we know that dairy is in vitamin D, but what ones? Is it in milk? Is it in yogurt? Which ones are it is? And we'll give you the biggest, I would say, bang for your buck. What will give you the most grams of that? All right. And then what are general cautions or considerations considering the supplement? Like, if you get too much, what might happen? All right. Your target audience for your education flyer is active adults. So just like people in your classroom. All right. Keep this audience in mind as you decide how much information to provide. All right. So you don't want it to be very, again, not very clinically, not a lot of, like if you're doing it for a doctor, it's for like people in your class. Okay, here are the guidelines and tips. I suggest using something like Canva, PowerPoint, something like that that you can make that you can make it in. Here is Canva. It says here Canva or Adobe Express. So make sure that you can, or Google Slides. You can just make sure that you can download it as a PDF. Okay. You don't need to fill every square inch of your single sheet. White space is fine. Make sure the flyer is visually impactful. Make sure that you're using some pictures. Use concise language. Bullet points are fine on this. And make sure you're scientifically accurate. And again, if you're using AI in this, make sure you're telling me that you're using AI. Right, let me show you I think this is it, an example that I kind of made. This is just one side. Remember, yours has to be 2. But anyway, this is using Canva, just highlighting your points, using I use some graphics here. It's just so you know, highlight I can send you this as well, just as an example. Explain deficiencies, include at least 5 food sources, address when supplements might be needed. Make your flyer attractive so someone's intrigued to read it. Okay, I don't want to see a flyer that is just a bunch of words. Okay, make it colorful, make it attractive. Okay, I will take points off if it doesn't look attractive, just so you know. All right, that is it for this week. That's all you have. Lucky you. Only 2 assignments this week for this class. Again, if you are behind, this would be a good time to maybe get caught up, or again, hopefully reach out to me if you need some issues, if you have any problems. I can't talk today. All right, everyone, take care. Again, my office hour changed. I won't have office hours this afternoon because I'm teaching a class now. Office hours are now from 5 to 6 on Wednesdays. Okay. Or again, you can contact me and we can set up a time. All right. If you're traveling, be safe this weekend, and have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.